Every time humans built a machine that could see the unseen, it disappeared. Not in ancient times, not in myths, in modern laboratories. These weren't fantasies, they were inventions, built by scientists, tested on real people, and then erased. Some detected presence without a body, some recorded voices with no speaker. One measured something leaving the body. At death, every project followed the same pattern: funded, proven, suppressed. So we're not starting at number 1. We're starting with the most dangerous. This is number 10, the machine that may have cracked reality itself. In 2009, a private research facility in the Nevada desert built something that was never meant to be seen. It wasn't a portal, it wasn't a time machine. It was a resonance device designed to loosen reality without breaking it. The idea was simple and terrifying. If reality is layered, then the right frequency might let those layers touch. During a 2-minute test, something moved. A sealed mannequin was found with its arm raised. One physicist reported seeing his reflection blink independently. Another remembered an entire day that never happened. The lead systems architect described seeing the control room and another place at the same time. Within a week, the facility was evacuated. Within a month, it was demolished. No papers were ever published. And this wasn't the first time reality behaved like this. Number 9 proves it can happen without machines. Number 9 wasn't built to open reality. It was built to listen to it. The emotion field recorder wasn't hunting ghosts. It was designed to detect something else. Residual emotion. At exactly 2:46 a.m., the hallway lit up. Every sensor spiked. At the same time, 2 researchers felt something hit them all at once. Dread, vertigo, memories that weren't theirs. A child had died here in 1932, falling from this exact staircase. The theory was simple. Extreme emotion doesn't disappear, it embeds. The recorder was seized, the house was sold. The data was classified, and if emotion can imprint itself on walls, what happens when it imprints on a human mind? Number 8 wasn't built to contact anything. It was built to translate the human mind. By combining brain scans with machine learning, researchers learned to reconstruct what a person was seeing. Then they let the subjects fall asleep, and the machine kept watching. What appeared on the screen wasn't imagination. It was the dream, rendered. One subject dreamed of a city he had never seen. The system rendered it anyway. Weeks later, another subject dreamed of the same place. They had never met. The implication was impossible to ignore. The mind might not be local. The project was shut down for ethical reasons, officially, but something else was already listening. Number 7 didn't try to see another world. It tried to tune the human brain. Weak magnetic fields were directed at one specific region, the part of the brain that defines presence. Most subjects reported the same thing. Someone else was in the room. Believers, atheists, skeptics, same presence, same location, standing just behind them. In paired tests, two people began describing the same images without speaking. Variations of the device later appeared in military research, under behavioral influence programs. The original device was dismantled. The research quietly ended, but the presence didn't feel imagined, and number 6 suggests it might not be. Number 6 wasn't built in a lab. It was buried. The dimensional signal scanner was designed to detect atmospheric anomalies. Low-frequency signals no one was supposed to notice. On the 3rd week of operation, the scanner logged something else. They called it Event 9X. It wasn't seismic. It wasn't electromagnetic. It didn't come from space. It didn't come from anywhere they could point to. The signal didn't arrive from outside the planet. It intersected it. The lead researcher wrote one sentence before the project ended. We are the membrane. 2 days later, the bunker lost power. The scanner was destroyed. The team was reassigned. But the signal wasn't a message. Number 5 suggests it was something else entirely. Number 5 didn't look outward. It looked at the human body. Living cells emit light. Not heat, not radiation, information. These emissions aren't random. They follow structure, timing, order. When a person is calm, the light becomes coherent. Under stress, it fragments. Then came the anomaly. Identical twins. When one twin was stimulated, the other responded at the same moment. If light carries information, then the body may be transmitting, not just existing. And if information can leave the body, number 4 asks a harder question. Can it speak? Number 4 began as a normal recording. Nothing experimental, nothing secret. A man set out to record birdsong. When he played the tape back, someone answered. The voice said his name. Then it asked a question. Can you hear me? The voices only appeared in analog systems. Digital recorders filtered them out, as if perfection killed the signal. When questions were asked, the responses followed. In real time, one voice was unmistakable. It belonged to his mother. Later tests were done under supervision. The voices remained. Funding vanished. Access was denied. The experiments stopped. If voices can exist without bodies, number 3 asks what leaves the body entirely. Number 3 wasn't designed to detect energy. It was designed to measure mass. A physician placed dying patients on a precision balance. The room was sealed, the variables controlled. At the moment of death, the needle moved. The recorded loss was small, but measurable, 21 grams. The experiment was repeated 6 times. 4 showed the same drop. The same test was performed on animals. No weight change occurred. One case didn't match the others. The weight dropped. 3 seconds before death. No breath left the body. No movement occurred. Yet something was already gone. If something leaves the body at death, number 2 asks if it can be seen while we're still alive.
Number 2 was built by a man who changed the modern world, Nikola Tesla. Tesla believed consciousness was not created by the brain. He believed it was received. He designed a device to filter reality itself, not to read thoughts, but to detect presence. During one test, Tesla tuned the system to Earth's natural frequency, 7.83 Hertz. Tesla described seeing something, a flickering presence without a body, and he wrote 3 words. I felt watched. Tesla shut the experiment down. He never repeated it. After his death, the US government seized his work. One container was never cataloged. If consciousness can exist without a body, number 1 shows what happens when it leaves a trace.
Number 1 was never supposed to exist. It was discovered by accident. While repairing medical equipment, a technician noticed something impossible. Living tissue emitted light, using photographic plates and electrical fields. They captured it, a luminous outline around living matter. The effect repeated, again and again, only with living things. When subjects were calm, the glow was strong. When ill or distressed, it fractured. Then they tore a leaf in half. Only one half touched the plate. The photograph showed the entire leaf. They called it the phantom leaf effect. Something remained, even after the matter was gone. Soviet authorities intervened. Funding was withdrawn. Access was restricted. The strongest images vanished. The first machine that saw the unseen was the first to be buried.
Different countries, different decades, different machines, same result. Not because they failed, but because they worked. Failure leaves data, success leaves silence, and silence leaves patterns. Every device crossed the same invisible line, the moment it stopped observing and started revealing. Not religion, not science, control. Why does seeing more always end in silence? Maybe the problem isn't what we discovered. Maybe it's what discovers us back. We're building better instruments now, smaller ones, everywhere. The question isn't if the line will be crossed again. It's whether anyone will be allowed to talk about it. Some knowledge isn't dangerous because it's false. It's dangerous because it doesn't stay hidden. And some doors, once opened, don't close quietly.